welcome back to my channel. Have you ever clicked on an Instagram ad only to find that the carousel of amazing images is sold out? Yes, not once, not twice, but 3 times, people. This got me, and this leads me to believe that this product must be amazing and I must have it now. What product got me, you ask? It's the Makeup Shack. So if you follow me lately, you know that I've been busy building my MUA kit, and that requires a lot of research. So in the spirit of research, I did some shopping. Well, Instagram ads did a little bit of shopping for me, and that's how I ended up with the Makeup Shack products. For those of us that don't know who the Makeup Shack is, they are a makeup supply store based out of California and Las Vegas. They carry all the makeup essentials like makeup brushes, lashes, eyeshadow palettes, and other brands all under one roof. In this video, we'll be reviewing their eyeshadow palettes, their single liquid eyeshadows, and their famous contour palette. Specifically, we'll be focusing on packaging, color story, and pigmentation. So let's dive in. So I ordered 2 of their larger palettes. These are the 35 color eyeshadow palettes. Let's go ahead and kind of break down the packaging. So these retail for $12.99, and as you can see, both of them share the same packaging style. So we have the hard plastic, which I appreciate. It makes it durable, it is sleek. We have the brand logo in the front and the brand logo in the back, as well as the ingredients. I really like the fact that when I open it, it does have the magnets to assure that your palette's gonna stay closed to avoid any accidents, and it's easy to just throw in your bag. If you really need to travel, you don't have to worry that it's gonna break. As far as opening the inside of the palette, I don't have the names of the eyeshadows imprinted on here, which I wish I did, and I don't have the full-size mirror, but I feel like the selection and the retail price of the palette feels really nice. We did talk about the exterior looking the same, but don't worry, because you do have the name of the palette at the very bottom corner. This one says Rainforest Palette, and the other one says Ocean Breeze. So let's talk about the color story. When you open the palette, I will say that the name actually matches my expectation. So this one says Ocean Breeze, and as soon as I open it, the ocean breeze hits your face. All right, so it has warm, earthy tones. I have tons of browns. If you're living in the neutral and you want a splash of color, this is beautiful. We do have those waves. We have some greens. We have a little bit of the pinks and bronzy summer sunsets. So for a rainforest palette, I was expecting rainforest. And when you Google rainforest, I get more of that toucan, colorful, you know, all of those vibes. And I will say that I am pleasantly surprised. When I open this, this actually matches my expectation. We have a very bright, rich color story. There's a lot to choose from. If you like neutrals, but you really want some color, I feel like this palette really offers a beautiful range of rich, vibrant tones. We have yellows, oranges, purples, anything you want in this rainforest vacation. So let's talk about pigmentation. I really enjoyed the pigmentation of these palettes. 35 colors. We have a good range of different types of finishes. So we have mattes, we have shimmers, satins, and some metallics. Best of all, the consistency is buttery, it's smooth, and they blend like a dream. Next up, we have their single liquid eyeshadows. These are pure beauties. They have 20 shades to choose from, and they retail for $6.99. So we can see the outside of the packaging. I feel like the Makeup Shack really focuses on their logo when it comes to actual packaging. So we do see again that outside logo. It does say liquid eyeshadow, and it has the makeupshack.com on the side. Best of all, we do get the shade and the name at the very top. So even though you get a bunch bunch of little boxes, which I did because I ordered all of these babies, it is nice to see that they all have a shade and they all have their name at the top. When it comes to the actual tube, I really enjoy that it is a glass, well, a hard plastic glass tube. So if I drop it, it's not gonna crack. It's very durable and very sleek. It has the Makeup Shack and it has liquid eyeshadow again. As far as the applicator and the top, instead of popping it right out, I do enjoy that it's a twist up tube, which prevents dry out, and it's just easy to assure that it's completely closed. So I do enjoy that. When I pop it out, the stopper, which I really enjoy this feature, the stopper actually gets rid of the excess product so that you have enough to work with on the applicator. The applicator is flat, it's rectangular. I personally like to work off of this, grab a brush and then apply it, or with my finger, but it's technically ready to apply and go. So let's talk about the color story. Like I mentioned before, they have 20 shades to choose from. What I like best about the 20 shades is that we have two different finishes. We have really amazing satin metallics, and we also have glitter finishes. So these are buildable, they are smooth, they are just amazing. We have cool tones, we have bright tones, anything to jazz up your look. I actually am wearing them on my eyes today and they are a dream. One of the things that I look for in liquid eyeshadows is for the working time to be a comfortable time. As I apply, it doesn't instantly just, stay stiff, and it doesn't flake. I've been wearing this makeup for about 2 hours now and it's not flaking. My eyes are not stiff and they are beautiful. So let's talk about pigmentation. They have 20 shades, 2 different finishes. The most important thing about pigmentation is that they are marketed as a swipe and go product. I have to say that with the applicator, it is very true to the claim. I can literally swipe and be done. One of the things that I wanted to know as far as pigmentation is if it was going to be hard to build, which is not. For the glitter finish or for the actual metallics, they are very easy to layer, they don't flake off, and they have beautiful working time. Next up, we have the famous Contour Silhouette Palette. This palette retails for $16.99. So I was super excited about this palette when I saw it. It is beautiful, matte, black, and sleek. Also, we have that hard plastic feel of the other palette, so it is definitely durable. As we can see on the outside, we have Silhouette Contour Palette. We have the Makeup Shack logo in the bottom and the gradient and the logo again on the back. Pretty standard. As far as size, I feel like this is a nice size, very comparable to maybe like an Anastasia contour kit. So we can definitely travel with it. It's not super bulky. It does have a little bit of weight to it, but not something overwhelming. So as I open the palette, I really like that they included the magnet feature on the ends, so I can throw it in my bag and not worry that it's just gonna flap open. So it's definitely appreciated. When I open it, we have a mirror, people. I definitely love when palettes have mirrors because I can just travel and already know that I have that with me. So we have the mirror, we have the Makeup Shack at the very top, and then we have all of the shades laid out. We have 12 shades to choose from. I love that they included a light brightening tone line at the very top, and then we work our way from lightest to darkest for contour powders. So I love the fact that they also included the names imprinted on this as well. The cons about this palette is when you grab it, we got fingerprints. Nothing overwhelming, but overall very nice. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about color story. Like we mentioned, we have 12 shades. We have some brighteners, and we also have the darker complexion tones. I love that I have all of those options in one palette, so I don't have to be searching for different products. We also appreciate the fact that the pan sizes are very, very nice in order to dip my brush and realistically work off of this palette. So I definitely enjoy enjoy that as well. The tones are more of a cool tone palette. We do have the brightening powders, which is very standard. We have some rosier tones. We also have some neutrals and a vanilla shade, which is more of like a satin. We have the last two rows that it's really to contour. So the idea of contour is creating a shadow on the face. More than likely, you can see that sculpt on me today. We did apply it. My only concern with these tones of palettes is that I am going to personally reach for a bronzer first to add warmth to the face and then come back to this palette to really sculpt. So I did try it without the bronzer and the sculpted looked very nice. I personally lean towards a warm and then a cool tone, but if you don't really mind that, I feel like this palette offers beautiful, different, versatile uses. If you love a sculpted look, you can double up this palette as your perfect brown tone palette. So for pigmentation, we have the perfect, smooth, buttery, and ultra pigmented feel. Very easy to work with and blends like a dream. So we have reached final thoughts. Let's recap and go back to the beginning of this video. Let's ask ourselves the question, was it worth the hype of the ad I clicked on Instagram? And the answer is yes. Yes, because the Makeup Shack is totally worth the price point. It performs like high-end products, and I just feel like it's a very underrated brand. As for my MUA kit, would I add the famous Silhouette Contour Palette to my kit? The answer is absolutely, because it has 12 amazing different skin tone shades, all in one palette. From all the products that we reviewed today, I would say the standout award goes to the liquid eyeshadows. These absolutely blew me away. I just feel like they're versatile, they're beautiful, and they're definitely going in my kit. All right, guys, so this wraps up the video. Make sure to turn on your notifications and subscribe so you don't miss any future uploads. Also, make sure to follow me on all my social media platforms at MUA Karla Trevino, where I share with you makeup tips and tricks, fashion, and lifestyle, because we all want to look good on a budget. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.